thanks very much for agreeing to interview Norman. So please tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
Sure. I have a consultancy called Futures Diagnosis, and it's not based on technology as such, but we do have technology people involved. It's a global network of people where we're really focusing on the big issues that will impact business in the future. So things like customer centricity, the future of the workforce in terms of how do you create an esprit de corps, etc. My background is more telco and innovation. I was at Orange for 10 years as the Director of Technology Research. I've been involved in a lot of startups. I was also at PwC, where I ran a crowdsourced innovation program, which was fantastic, great fun. What we did was we made our 20,000 people available as a smart crowd to our clients. So a client could come along and say, I've got this opportunity, what can I do? Instead of a team of 5 or 6 experts, we'd offer them 20,000 people to brainstorm, come up with ideas, which we did, which we then sold back to the company.
Wow.
And it was very successful. Really enjoyed it, had a good time, but decided to move on. And I'm now on the advisory board of a Russian telco called Bubbletone, which is using blockchain to develop a global roaming service, which is fascinating. And I think long overdue, and I think it's hitting something in the market that there's going to be a huge demand for, so it's quite exciting.
So how does that work in regards to the blockchain aspect?
Well, you're using blockchain as the infrastructure to enable anybody in the world to key into any service in any country, but using their existing phone. So you would select your country you want to go to, select Japan, all the tariffs would come up. Any telco, big, small, could put their stuff on there, smart contracts, etc. You would select which one you want. You want so many gig data, select $3. When you arrive in Japan, you turn your phone on. It's a local phone using your number, and you're not paying roaming charges. So you're paying as if you're using this phone at home, but you can use it anywhere in the world. You don't have to change your SIM card, you don't have to change the numbers, blah, blah, blah. So solving a huge, huge issue for particularly a lot of business travelers. Okay, you can say that Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi and all that is implicated that, but for a lot of people, you still need that kind of data service in areas where, for example, that's not available. But huge opportunity in terms of the potential of the market size. It's a global market. It's worth billions, and the telcos aren't getting it because people aren't using roaming because it's just too complicated and too expensive. So this is solving that problem, which is why I love it.
Great. And how do you see the future of blockchain as a whole progressing over the next few years?
I think there's a lot of hype around it. I don't think it's the second coming of Christ. I don't think it's going to solve every problem. I think it's advancing us a little bit further. I do think that it's part of where I would see the future going in terms of smart infrastructure, and that's really where it is. At the infrastructural level, you've got this kind of capability of a much more robust, secure environment that will cut out a lot of middlemen, will make business slightly more efficient in terms of supply chains, etc., etc. I do think, however, that there's probably things that we're not even thinking of yet that this will be applied in a way that we haven't thought of. It always works like it with technology anyway, but I think the potential is good. As I said, I don't think it's a solution to world peace, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Bitcoin as well. I think a lot of hype.
Right.
It's interesting. I lost money. I didn't make money out of it, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I need to think a lot more about this and study it a bit more too.
Do you think the prices are going to start to rise again?
It's possible. I think it'll be more dependent not on the vagaries of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, but more on what else is happening in the world economy, uncertainties, and global trade war, etc., i.e. where are people going to put their money? I'm not sure I would put my money into cryptocurrencies.
Right. Right.
Maybe we'd stick with the good old ones like gold or whatever. It's difficult to tell. But as I say, I don't think it's going to be driven by the technology. I think it's going to be broader social economic changes that will determine how it will work. Bull.io.